Imagine a bustling marketplace, but it's not full of fruits and vegetables, but Indian politics. One thing stands out in this marketplace: freebies. Ever since India became free, we've grown bigger and stronger. We're one of the biggest economies in the world, with a GDP growth of around 7.8%. But as we get ready for the next elections, we're seeing more and more freebies popping up, all to grab votes. This raises some red flags about our economy. Now let's clear up some confusion. Welfare schemes and freebies aren't the same. Welfare schemes are like a helping hand for those in need, while freebies are more like a quick popularity trick. They don't always reach the people who need them the most. Plus, they can weigh heavy on taxpayers and slow down our economic growth. Freebies might not seem like they can cause inflation, but they can make things unstable by messing up the balance of supply and demand. They also make us too dependent on the government. They make it easy to rely on these handouts, which can make us less responsible. It's key to find a balance between helping people and growing our economy. Too many freebies can drain the state finances and lead to inflation and instability. To wrap it up, we need to be careful. While some benefits can help our economy grow, too many freebies can lead to higher taxes and debts. We need to focus on steady growth and draw a clear line between welfare schemes and freebies. After all, too many freebies can make us too dependent on the government and less responsible for ourselves. So what's the real deal with all these free stuff? How are they shaping up our economy? Well, it's not that easy to answer. Sure, getting things for free sounds like a sweet deal, doesn't it? But sadly, these free goodies can mess with our economy in big, confusing ways. Let's break it down. Imagine this. When the government hands out free goods or services, it can accidentally make people want more. Think about it. If you're getting something for free, you're probably going to use it more, right? This extra use can upset the balance of give and take. For example, if electricity is free, folks might not switch off their lights, which can cause power shortages. Or if buses and trains are free, we might see more people commuting, which could lead to packed trains and buses. What's more, this everything for free mindset can make people rely on the government too much and forget about personal responsibility. This can lead to a drop in motivation to work or add value to the economy, halting economic growth. So, while freebies seem like a sweet deal, they can shake up our economy. They can disturb the balance and take, and might create a culture where people rely on free stuff too much. Too many freebies will even lead to higher prices of the goods. That's why it's super important to find the right balance between welfare schemes and freebies to make sure our economy keeps moving forward. We need to figure out the difference between welfare schemes that give our economy a boost and freebies that might shake it up. N.K. Singh, the head of the 15th Finance Commission, has given us a serious heads up. What's bothering him? The possible financial mess that could come from the ongoing race to offer voters free stuff. This is no joke, folks. It's a wake-up call that we all need to take note of. Picture this. During the heat of political campaigns, idea of freebies becomes the star of the show. Politicians, in their way to win votes, might promise us everything under the sun. But at what price? This isn't just about some numbers on a chart. It's real-life stuff that affects us all. The fallout from this financial stress can ripple through economy. We could end up with higher taxes, deeper debt, and even a shaky economy. This is the financial mess that N.K. Singh is warning us about. A mess that could knock off course the economic growth path of the world's fifth biggest economy. This mess warning is a clear sign that we need to find a balance between helping and growing our economy. It's a wake-up call for politicians and all of us to tell the difference between quick-fix freebie promises and solid, long-term economic plans. After all, the well-being of our economy depends on it. Let's dive deeper into the reality of these freebies. We'll examine two real-life examples that clearly highlight the economic impact of such schemes. First, let's travel to Tamil Nadu, known for its culture, history, and unfortunately, its freebie culture. In 2011, the state's debt was Rs 1.18 lakh crore. Fast forward to 2020, the debt skyrocketed to an alarming Rs 4.56 lakh crore. That's almost a four-fold increase in less than a decade. Now, let's shift our gaze to Punjab, the land of 5 rivers and free electricity. In 2011, the state's debt was manageable, but the promise of free electricity has led to a financial nightmare. By 2020, the debt had ballooned to Rs 2.48 lakh crore, a staggering 110% increase from 2011. As we look at these numbers, the economic strain caused by these freebies becomes all too clear. It's a stark reminder that there's no such thing as a free lunch. Someone, somewhere, is footing the bill. And in this case, it's the state, and ultimately, its citizens.